Hi everyone, so this video is going to be about decimal numbers. So we're talking a little bit about decimal numbers, but I'm taking for granted that you know some place value, which we will review. But the focus of this video will really be on converting decimals into fractions. But in order to do that, you need to know your place value. So we've got this little chart drawn up here. So if I insert a number to kind of mirror that, like this. So this number would read 32. The decimal gets read as and then you read this as an entire number and then follow with whatever place it finishes in. So this would read 32 and 145 thousandths. So something like this would read as 4 tenths. If there was a number in front of it, it would be 1 and 4 tenths. And then similarly, if you had a number like this, that would read 36, and then this is in the hundredth spot, so this would be 36 hundredths. So it's really important when you're converting in between decimals and fractions that you understand how the place value system works, because that is, it's essentially all you need to know to convert a decimal to a fraction. So we read this number as 36 hundredths. That is what it is as a fraction, 36 hundredths, 36 out of 100. And then of course you would reduce that to lowest terms. And then similarly, this one up here would be 4 tenths, 4 over 10. And again, reducing to lowest terms. So let's look at a couple of examples. So write these as a fraction in lowest terms. Okay, so first step, we need to read this number properly. So this number has a single place after the decimal, so that's the tenths place. So this is 6 tenths. And then if we look for what we can divide both of those numbers by in order to reduce it, if we have a common factor, and we do, 6 and 10 are both divisible by 2. So we can divide top by 2, we can divide bottom by 2, and then we end up getting a final answer of 3/5. Okay, so next up, we have this number which reads as, the last digit is in the thousandths spot. So this is 45 thousandths. And again, we look for common factors in order to reduce this to lowest terms. So again, if you can get the highest common factor, great. Sometimes you might not get to that one right away. So let's pretend I don't know what the highest common factor is, but I see that one ends in a 5 and one ends in a 0. So I'm going to start by dividing both of those by 5. So 45 divided by 5 gives me 9 on top. And 1,000 divided by 5 gives me 200 on the bottom. And then I look at that and I think, okay, factors of 9, we've got 139. 200 is not divisible by 3, so it's not going to be divisible by 9, so that's about the best I can do. So 9 over 200 is 45 hundredths as a fraction in lowest terms. So to boil it all down, you need to know your place value so that you know exactly what place your decimal is ending in. Is it the tenths? Is it the hundredths? Is it the thousandths? I could add in another row for 10 thousandths, 100 thousandths, and so on. And so that will be your denominator, 10, 100, 1,000, and so on. And then your numerator is just the number that follows after the decimal. And then reduce it to lowest terms. And that's it for this video.